Hello everyone and welcome to Sousa Plays. It's time for some more Blood Bowl 2, and with the release of Nurgle I decided to play some Nurgle. Yay! So we're going to see what these guys can do. You might have seen my first look video. I showed off what the team was about, what the strategies were, what I thought the strategies were. I mean, I'm not experienced with them, so I can just guess in my experience as a Blood Bowl 2 player. And then now I'm going to play an actual series multiplayer with a Nurgle team. I decided to go with the Harbingers of Annoyance. They're not the actual Harbingers of destruction and death. They're not as dangerous cousins, you could say. Instead of war we have Scuffle, instead of pestilence we have Sniffles, instead of famine we have Munchies, and instead of death we have Shut Eye. And their horses are ponies. We need one more because we can't afford to have all four of them if we want to have 2 rerolls. No, we can't. And therefore I have let the pale pony wait a little while. And then we have some rotters filling up the lineup. Just some minor inconveniences there as names. Not a very interesting naming theme, but at least it's something better than the default names. If you have any ideas for naming themes and names for these players, you can leave a comment and maybe I'll name someone after your suggestion. But for now, this is what we're going to go with. I will probably pick up a beast later on, once we can afford it, and once these guys are a little bit more developed. We also need a 3rd reroll, I think. At least it would be nice to have early on. I tried to get one, but it would have required me to maybe go with 3 warriors and 3 pestigores. Then I could have done it. But I kind of wanted the four Harbingers here, because that's after all the naming theme and the team's pride and joy, these 4. I'm not sure what I'm going to try to do with the team. I'm just going to play and see where we go. So this is all I have. I have no upgrades for the club, the arena, anything like that. We are going to join a league, multiplayer, and I'm going to join the official league. And I'm not going to join the champion ladder. I didn't have much fun playing champion ladder last season, and after a while it sort of ran out of players, because the ones on top of the leaderboard, they didn't need to play anymore, and the ones on the bottom of the leaderboard were so far behind that they knew that we can't get to the top anyway. So then there were less people playing and harder to find games, and then the ones that were still trying to play also gave up. So the open ladder, on the other hand, has been pretty fun lately. I played a lot in the open ladder last season, and I haven't had any much problems with concedes or with other stuff as well, but that might have been because I got a little bit higher team value. Around 1000 it might be a little bit less competitive, I don't know. We will see. That's not where you click if you want to join. You click down here. I almost registered for champion ladder by mistake. That would be annoying. We are the Harbingers of Annoyance, but we don't want to annoy ourselves. So register for the open ladder. And okay, there we are. A little bit more casual, and maybe we can point out our opponent's mistakes, and everybody can learn from him. My own mistakes you will have to spot on your own. So let's see if we can find an opponent. And of course 259 seconds, so I can cut the video and bring you back once I find someone to play against. And it looks like we are going to play against Nurgle. No surprise there. It's 6 hours since the release, and of course everybody's playing Nurgle right now. So new Nurgle teams are going to be what we see. Let's have a look at their start. Looks like he went with 3 rerolls and only 1 Pestigore. And he also had some troubles naming his rotters, apparently. Strangely enough, seems like he's gone for the default names for his other players. So why you would not keep the default name for the rotters, I don't know. But his 3 rerolls will probably help him here. Wait, has he played a game? No. Okay, so he's not going to be able to afford anything. Neither are we. And it's going to be Nurgle on Nurgle. So Nurgle's Rot is going to do nothing, because Nurgle's Rot only works on players who don't have Nurgle's Rot themselves. You can't infect someone who's already infected. Well, I suppose, not that I've actually played against or with Nurgle, but I suppose this will come down to whoever gets the armor breaks and whose regeneration does not work. So us having 1 extra Pestigore and him having 1 extra reroll, not sure which will be more important. I think the extra reroll will probably be more important. After all, Pestigore is only 1 more movement and horns towards a actual rotter. So let's say hello. Looks like a fine day to be playing Blood Bowl. This is of course our opponent's team, and let's have a look at our team. Right here, the Harbingers of Annoyance. I went with the red and gold, or dark red armor, I think. I said I liked the green in my initial video. But these ones also look pretty good. Although maybe not as Nurglish. So we're going to have to go with whatever our opponent chooses. I don't think it matters much if you start on defense or offense here. None of us have any Mighty Blow or Claws, so we're not going to be very good at breaking armor. None of us have any ball handling skills. It's probably going to be a parody of Errors. Just to start on defense, that might be good. You know you have your 11 players for defense, and we're not going to do much damage to these guys initially. Lots of skills here on the skill view. I think what you want to do is not try and hit Nurgle warriors unless you have to, because you don't want to lose your blocks to foul appearance, which means you have to roll a d6 and not roll a 1 whenever you block them. Ideally we would like some SPP on our Nurgle warriors, but that might not be very easy because they have 2 agility. Scoring with them would require a 50% chance, and of course there's not going to be much passing on a field like this. Huh, I thought this Pestigore had tentacles, but that was his symbol right behind him. The Nurgle specific symbols are actually... I looked at them again and they look pretty bad. I didn't like any of them. So I decided to go with this B here. The B is a little bit of an annoyance, I guess. Anyway, we should probably try to get the ball on one of our Pestigores. They do have 3 agility. And we don't mind them getting some SPP, of course. The Rotters, well, we don't really need SPP on the Rotters. We could go for a bit more traditional setup here and get some extra chances at the hits. Although I'm not really certain that I want to take extra hits here. And I really don't need that much presence on the edges. Right, well, let's save this setup, I suppose. If it works. It rarely works. Sometimes it does. Your offensive setups you usually want to modify anyway. Perfect defense. So now he could put all his players on the line here. He's probably gonna just move over to this side so we get fewer hits. This will take 2 hits. And as I said, I already wasn't sure I wanted to take more hits. I mean, it's great if we break armor 8, but without Mighty Blow and without block, it's as much of a risk as it is an opportunity, I'd say. I think if I can get a chance to blitz someone, I'd probably go for this Pestigore. But without this Pestigore, he has to use a Rotter to carry the ball, and they're a little bit slower. Also, then he doesn't have the horns option for blitzing. So maybe that's the weak point we can target here in the very early setup. Okay, is he going to threaten that ball? Not really. We don't really need to bring anyone back before we've made our hits here. So let's see if we can actually knock someone down. Good start. Good start. No armor break. I can now hit this guy. Just a push, that's fine. Could get a hit in over here with one of our Pestigores. But we'd have to leave Pestigore in contact, I think. That's not something we want to do. We probably just want to dodge this Rotter if we can pick the ball up. I'm gonna go for the pickup first. Let's see. Can get to about there. So I'll put this guy here. Right, I was thinking about blitzing with him. Maybe we blitz with Sniffles here instead. Take this guy out. As I mentioned, I don't really care who I blitz at this point. I'm gonna take some of this space here though. And let's try to pick the ball up. It is success. Good. One move there. Another check. These guys can get up here. If he goes down, he's still gonna be in the way though, so I think we're fine here. I'm gonna move this guy up here. And then blitz here. Both down. Okay. Of course. Armor 9 is less than armor 8, we know that. Unfortunate. It's definitely gonna hurt us, and I didn't get the chance to dodge this guy. But armor 8 is of course better than armor 9. It actually held. Good. I guess trading a Rotter for a Chaos Warrior was a bad... Nurgle Warrior. I'm gonna have to get used to that. A Rotter for a Nurgle Warrior is probably a bad trade. Now, how do we plan to build this team? I think we're going to have to use at least one of the Pestigores as a Claw Pump guy. So we get Mighty Blow as our first skill, Claw as our second skill, and Pile On as our third skill. And then we maybe get Block. We should probably have another one of them as a Frenzy goat, and we need a third one to be the ball carrier. These people I think I want to build up to be block, guard, mighty blow, claw as their 4 first skills. And I don't see why we shouldn't use all 4 as that, because that's a pretty good combo if you can get all 4. That's usually how I try to build my chaos teams. Rotters, well, they probably won't get many skills. You probably want to have some of them with Dirty Player, and then maybe some of them with Wrestle so they can stand on the line. But they do a pretty good job standing on the line even without any skills. Right, so maybe we... I didn't want to hit Nurgle Warriors unnecessarily. But hitting this one would actually be pretty good. Because then I can get some space up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should move up here first. Let's move to here. And have these 2 cover. I'm gonna try to blitz this Nurgle warrior. That was okay. He could stay where he is, I suppose. Okay, let's see if we can get his foul appearance. Yes, okay, good. And it's a knockdown. And it's an armor break. Yeah, armor 9 is apparently armor 0. Okay, well that evens out the numbers, which is good. Then I'm gonna bring this guy up here, which gives us a lot of space up here and forces him pretty much to blitz this guy, which is not bad for us. And then this guy is going to try to dodge out. We have agility 3, so it's not terrible. And I will actually try to do 2 GFIs here. If I can do that, then he can't get these 4 back this way. They're sort of screened off here, which seems pretty good. Could have moved that guy instead of doing the GFI. That would have been smarter, but I also wanted to tie up these 2. He can dodge out, but this guy now can't. I don't want to score too soon, of course, but it's nice to get some progression. I mean, we could stand with the ball here and fight this way for 7 turns, and then score, if we're concerned. Looks like he tries to overwhelm us here with his rotters. Yeah, it looks like he's more interested in trying to punch those he can punch than actually trying to get in the way of the ball carrier. Don't know if I would want to score early though. I did have to blitz him, he did get it. Sort of depends, it's exactly even in the knockout department, but it's not anymore. And regen, well of course these guys don't have regen. Badly hurt, badly hurt. Double 1 on the casualties. And of course, no apothecary. Yeah, those rotters are gonna get hurt a lot when they get injured. That was lucky, of course. But it's only a 1 in 4 that you actually get away without at least being out for the next game. And it's what, 55% that you get a death or a stat injury? At least 1. Of course you can get 2. So they're probably not, we're not going to have to worry about what skills we're going to put on Rotter. He did leave an opening here, but he hasn't moved that guy yet. He's probably gonna cover that. Right, he hasn't moved any of those two. I could move through here. It's not enough to make a cage up there though. Instead we could try to take out this rotter and put a cage where he is and use these two to take the fight here, or actually he could stand up and then we could have this hit. This guy could help with the cage. So we could blitz with the Pestigore here. That'd be decent. He still can't get to the ball easily. He could dodge him. That's actually he could free him. I'll stand this guy up first. So let's try to hit this guy, and if I get a push, I can push him there and hit him again. That's good. Wall break. Let's see, we want this guy over here. Take some more space. I'm not sure we'll get that corner yet, so I'll stand on this side. I'll bring him in there. And then I'll go through here. Maybe he'll blitz him. If he blitzes him, that's fine. Then I have this hit. And if that hit works, I can move up here. Or something. It does work. Now he's not going to be 100% safe. He could theoretically be knocked away by him. So I'm going to have to put someone on this corner just for safety. And then I'm going to try to move this up. Didn't work. With only 2 rerolls, I don't think I want to reroll that. Even though we don't want our rotters to roll any injury rolls, or armor rolls really. Because if they get injured, it would be pretty bad. So he's left with 4 people up here to defend. This guy could help. He's probably gonna try for these 2 hits first. Now Nurgle is a bashy team, but not when you just created them, when they're fresh. They're not bashier than any team at this point. They do have armor 9, armor 8, I suppose. But compared to like humans are probably better at bashing because they have armor 8. Well, they have less armor, but they do have blocks, so they can actually dish out some hits. And they're quicker too, so they're better at supporting where they're needed. This looks pretty good. We have 6 turns to score from here. We did blitz him. Did get it. And another armor break, which is bad, but that might mean he doesn't stay there. So we didn't really gain anything by putting him there. I was hoping that he would at least have to keep 1 player here to guard him on the sideline. Ooh, foul appearance saved us. That sound. His foul appearance. He's going to try to knock down our rotter here. No luck, but if he follows, he gets another 2 die. And he gets him. number 3 there. Left to knockdown. Now we're having pretty good armor luck so far. We haven't broken more than 2. And we took out one of our opponents. Is he not going to stand up here? He seems to be very careful about taking hits himself. His game plan is definitely to deal more damage than he takes. Oh, he's going to dodge him. Or he's going to stay on the ground. No. Right, well this is a small issue now. We could try to knock this fella down and put a cage maybe here. Getting one step closer. We only have to move 9 steps in 5 turns. So if we take 1 step here, it's not too bad. I'm gonna stand up here. And yeah, I don't want to dodge him. I think I'll stand up here. If he moves someone else to get a 2-die there, then he's occupying 2 people. And that's pretty good. I can have this hit for free. I'll take that first. Well, not for free, it's still a 1 in 9 chance of failure. But it's not too bad. And now he can't really get more than a 1-die here unless he moves someone in. Or he can move him in, of course. But then he can't get a 2-die on him. He has to move in someone over here to get a 2-die on him, and then maybe he can hit him. Alright, I think I want to hit this guy. So who do I hit with? I guess this is the best play. Oh, there's the double skull, but we do have a reroll. Oh, unfortunate. The 1 in 81 failure. Well, we'll take a bolt down and hope for armor luck. No. That means our ball is now open for a 2-die blitz from our opponents. Well, that's probably us losing the ball then. Unfortunate, but that happens when you don't have any block quite often. That's why you probably shouldn't try to take as many blocks as our opponent is. He's trying to take all the blocks. But he's probably not going to roll a 1 in 81 on this block here. I'd be happy to keep the ball actually. Nope, he knocks us down. Let's see where it bounces to. Oh, another armor break. But he's gonna regen, I think. Yeah. You can still see when it's a regen and when it's not. And that's an okay bounce. Got to have it in our hands, but still pretty good. So it looks pretty bad. We're down. Actually, we're only down 1 player, possibly 2. I can play 2-player down. That's not too bad. It's not worse than that with fresh Nurgle. Then you're pretty lucky, I'd say. He's not marking him, so we can get back in the game. He wants to mark the ball as best he can. We are a bit short on players to get out of this. We might have to take a 1-die block or a dodge. And he takes his 2-die down there. Question is he going to take these 1-dies? It's a 1-die and then a 1-die if the first one's successful. That might push some of our players free though, so he might not take those. If he doesn't, we have 2-die, 2-die. Alright. So dodging him into knocking this guy, it's not great. One die here isn't great either. I could... Blitz here. Still a one die dodge. I don't like it. But we are kind of out of options here. At least this is a 2-die. Nice armor break. Unfortunately just a stun. Alright, we can only blitz once. I think we're gonna have to take some 1-dies here. Again, I'm gonna stand him up and hope he keeps occupied too. I'm gonna take these 2-dies first. Hopefully we can free someone up by doing this. Another armor break, but no luck. I'd rather take a 2-die than dodge, I think. Well, this will free up one of our Nurgle warriors. This one needs not to be a skull. Yeah, it definitely needs to not be a skull. Okay. I'll tie him up again, but free him. If this is a skull, what happens? He assists, he frees, he clears him. I think I'll try this one. Okay, I'll take it both down, yeah. That means he can't reach me. And our arm broke, and his armor broke, so I'd say that's fair. Now, what can he do here? He can knock him off, and then... well, he's stunned, that's good, but he's free, that's bad. We have no more rerolls, so we have to get lucky now. We still have tackle zones on the ball. He could move here and have a 2-die on him. He's not gonna keep pressuring this guy. He's gonna bring him up and take down this guy instead. I think this next turn is when we're gonna have to get the ball. Hope he gets unlucky on these hits and not get knocked out at least. Pushes maybe. If he spends a reroll, that's nice too. I don't know if I want to hope for a turnover. That's maybe a little bit too much. Oh, it's a knockdown. Probably there. Get him off the ball. He doesn't have really anyone who can deal with shut-eye the warrior here. But now he has 2 players on the ball. And he has a 2-die on either of these 2. It's another knockdown. It should be a 44% chance that it's a push or worse. But sometimes you have to wait a little while until you get those 44% to work in your favor. Blitz here. There's a push. So he's probably not freeing him up now. They're both tied up. If he can move, he's gonna go for it to here, I suppose. Or there. Get 3 people on the ball. Yeah. Not much we can do here. And a 1-die. It's a pop. And armor break. real headbutt there. Not sure we saw that hit before. Yeah, demonstration video. Well, I could scatter the ball and hope that it bounces this way and then try to pick it up with him maybe. I think I'll start here. That'll do. And then this to die. It's not too great. I'll put him there and stay. Okay, let's see. I think we have to try to scatter the ball here. It's next to his player, two of his players. We can't clear everybody off. That's bad, but we don't have a reroll. Still, the scatter is better than no scatter here. So if we get lucky, I'd say that's pretty good. This guy can move. Should probably be here, tying up some players, but we're short on players. We can't really keep doing this, especially since this guy's free. I could try to pick it up on a 50%, but if I fumble it out of our tackle zones, that's pretty bad. I could go here. That's probably the smartest idea. And then we have this dodge. I need a little bit of a better dice to bang into this. So he's probably gonna try and scatter the ball with a blitz now, because he can't clear all of us. Maybe we can keep getting lucky on the bounces. I didn't stand this guy up, of course, because he was stunned, I think. So he keeps just putting people on the ball. This is good. If he's not careful, we might get a blitz chance. One of our pestigores. Actually, with pestigore on this Nurgle warrior here. He comes back. Pass up our open player. He hasn't used a reroll yet. No, he's going to scatter the ball. Or he's gonna keep the option to scatter the ball. Well, he's not gonna do it. There's his first reroll. So probably don't want to scatter the ball if he's still standing. Although if he gets lucky and it bounces on two players, he has plenty of players who can react. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. Well, it bounces to him, and then into one tackle zone each. And then he can actually react to that. And he can knock this guy down pretty easily. Using the warrior to assist. Yeah, looks like he's gonna pick up the ball here. Unless, well, he still has to make the pickup, I suppose. Black pony goes down. I wouldn't have scattered the ball there. So now it bounces back. Now all the disturbing presences are making it impossible to catch it. See, it's much better to have it here in no tackle zones than over here, of course. Yeah, it looks like this ball is not gonna get in anyone's hands. The way this is going. He still has this guy as his safety back here. Well, we do have some players here. Could try to punch... no, not our own player on the ball. That's not possible. This is a one die. Scatter the ball again. I could try to punch him with 2. And get a 2 here as well. I guess I could scatter the ball by hitting him into the ball and hope it bounces this way. But if it bounces this way, then he's probably scoring. He's pretty far off though, but I still think he has enough movement to score. That's probably not advisable. Then again, if it bounces this way, we have a decent score chance actually. Do we want to risk it with 0 rerolls? Maybe I should not have stood him up yet, in case I needed to dodge and mark him. Okay, if we do this, and get a good result, and follow, I guess we have one more square that's easy for the ball to land in. Okay, let's try it. And you're gonna stand up, tie up this guy. And that's 2 GFIs actually. Unlikely. Well, so far so good. Now we need a very lucky bounce here. Preferably into his hands. Take the death. It was a death and no long-term effects. So it's not long-term death. Oh, it bounced into his hands, but he couldn't catch it, of course. Oh no, our opponent caught it. Oh, What do we do here? I think I'll roll a double skull. Well, I wasn't going to do anything with double skull. Oh, come on. It's a stun, that's okay. So we're even in numbers again for second half. Depending on the knockout, of course. On the rotter, he's gone. But if he clears this guy and hands off to the Pestigore, he probably is going to score on our drive, and that's not very good. Let's see why he hit him. It does actually give another assist for this, which needs to be the blitz. So he blitzes there, I suppose, and then the handoff. Actually, he could move up, and then he could move and hand off to him, like over here somewhere, to make sure that on a failure I don't get a chance to score. You don't want to hit with him, of course. Well, yes you do. He didn't reroll the foul appearance. Still have the blitz. Well, you do need someone in scoring range. This guy can't reach, can he? 5, 6, 7. Actually, he could, but he needs to make 4 GFIs to make it. With 2 rerolls, I guess that's not impossible. And if he then knocks him down, we don't have anyone who can stop him. We're just gonna have to hope for him failing the GFIs. There he goes. He's not gonna knock this guy down first. So that means, well, if he fails the GFIs and drops the ball, we might have a chance to get it back. But we're gonna have to catch it in this blinking red grid here, which is... Why did he stay in range of this guy? He needs to go one more space this way. There's no reason not to be out here. Well, he made his GFIs easy. I guess he's planning to knock this guy down and come up here and block him. Well, you didn't have to do that if he was over here. Well, you know, can't keep track of everything, I guess. Well, he didn't know about the threat, because he went straight for blocking it. Now he needs to knock down this guy as well. But that shouldn't be a problem. He still has the reroll if he needs it. Well, that's gonna have to be a reroll. And he gets it. So now there's nothing we can do really to stop him. That's my guy, right? Yes. Oh, and another knockdown, of course. See if we can keep the men on the field. So far so good. Alright. The only one who can reach on the blitz is this. I am gonna try it, because if it succeeds, then at least he doesn't score us. But I think I will start with taking a 2-die block here. Good. Should probably not have followed that. Well, he's not going to want to make many blocks next turn anyway, so I'm going to stand my guys up. And then Paper Cut here is going to make a heroic play. 50, 67, 4 plus, 3 plus, 2 plus, 4 plus, 3 plus, hang on, 4 plus, 3 plus, 2 plus, 2 plus, 1 die. Almost. Oh, I got knocked out. So now we're down a player again. So all he needs to do is 2 GFIs. Actually, it's only 1 GFI. Pick up the extra move. Alright, he had 14 movement and he only needed 13. Well, no problem. And we're down. Touchdown. Yeah, it was that double skull into skull both down that made the victory vomit there happen. But at least our guy isn't dead. His guy woke up, our guys stay on the ground. So we are going to be down 2 players then, as expected. Unfortunate. And he gets the ball. So I would say this is a loss. But anything can happen in Blood Bowl. We have 2 Rotters to put on the line. Maybe we should put the Nurgle Warriors on the line. I mean, they're more sturdy than the Rotters. And if he tries to hit them, we might roll. He might roll the foul appearance thing. I mean, Rotters are cheaper, but in the end, no one's really irreplaceable since we've just begun here. Something like this, I think, would be pretty good. Normally, I don't put my best players on the line, but this early, even if we lose a Nurgle Warrior, it's only going to mean that we get inducements for the next game, which would be really strong. We're probably not going to win many games in the start here. Nurgle's a really tough team to start out with. You need to be lucky. And normally I'm about 9 to 11 in luck. I know everybody says they're unlucky, but well, we'll see. This game has not been very unlucky. That's pretty lucky actually. The kick seems good, but it has a 3 in 8 chance of being really bad. We should try to get some people up there though, because he put his guy not in range, actually. I'll let him take these hits. I'll try to blitz this fella. It's a knockdown. I don't want to use my reroll that early. Hey, we broke armor. And the ball didn't go up, so that's all. He's not going to pick it up. Probably smart. If he fails to pick up there, it can end up anywhere. That's why I wanted to put some pressure on it. Whereas the 1 in 9 prevented that. It's gonna have to bring back a lot of people here. Probably this Nurgle warrior is gonna come back as well. Or not. Okay. Well, I guess we don't really have anyone up there. Except this guy, but he's marked now. So now he goes here, probably. Yeah, I guess that's fair. We can't really get there now. And this is going to be a 2-die. Foul appearance didn't work, and he got knocked down, not the 1 in 9. And he broke armor. And knockdowns. So now we're down 3 players. That's going to be pretty tough. 2 of them Nurgle warriors. Yeah. Oh, that's good. He's still on his feet. And no armor break there, so we're still only 3 players back. We could still fail this pickup. It's a 1 in 9. He has failed 1 in 9 in the first half. Which he re-rolled into a POW. But still. I'll do my best here to put some pressure up. And there's no reason for us to stay down here with 5 people and try to stop 11 men. Or whatever Nurgle are. And it's almost the way past here. Maybe if I blitz this guy, I could put some pressure here. I think that's not too bad. The GFI though. I think I'll have to make that GFI. Or try to make that GFI rather. This guy can't really do anything, I'm just gonna stand up. I want to run this guy up as far as I can. And, well, I guess I could stand up here before I make the hit. Doesn't really make a difference, but at least he's standing if this is a bad roll. It's decent. At least it's a push. And I think I'll make GFIs. I'll stand this guy up so this guy can't go back and help. And then let's start by doing 1 GFI. I don't think I'll reroll that though. Unfortunately it's an armor break, so he's not going to be much of a threat then. It means he can stay on this side without being threatened at all. Maybe the GFI was unnecessary. I just want to have enough pressure that if I had been here, he couldn't really have stood anywhere. He had to stand in the end zone if he wanted to be safe from him blitzing in. But if he was here, he could have picked it up and stayed back here and been safe. We really need him to fail this pickup and the ball landing somewhere where we can get it. Like over here would be pretty good. And these guys can come up. Doesn't look like he's going to mark these two. He's probably planning on taking this flank down. He's more concerned about making space down here before actually taking the ball. That's confidence. Hey, foul appearance is working though. Raspberry sound. He's actually bringing guys back before having made the pickup here. Back into the middle, forward for him. Ooh, there's a reroll. A couple more of those, and we'll be back in this. Pretty quickly. Now he has no reroll for the pickup. I wonder if he tries it. It's risky. I mean, if it lands here, well, that's pretty good though, I guess. I mean, this diagonal is dangerous though. That goes out here and then could land like over, see here. It could actually land in the hands of one of our players here if they're really lucky. But you have to roll quite high on the second scatter roll. I believe the rule is. Oh, he didn't try to pick it up. Well, never mind the scatter then. So we blitz him, move a little bit closer here. This guy moves over. You stand up. This guy might get surfed if I stand up, so I will try to dodge him to there, I believe. Let's just try to get this first. Good. Push him there. Good armor break. Removal would have been even better, but at least now he can't interfere the next turn. I'll move this close. That's close enough actually. That covers most of this side. And then I'll move this guy around to here. He covers a lot of the field now as well. He can mark them, but he can't really do much about them. This guy will come up as well. As I said, I'm not that concerned about giving him an easy score if we can't get the ball here. Let's try another dodge. We've been going great so far. Alright. Again, I don't think it's worth a reroll. Again, it's an armor break. So, too bad. At least this guy can be moved next turn. He wakes up. There. It's gonna mark him, of course. So he's probably gonna try to pick up now before he tries anything else. He's gonna mark where he can reach. It's pretty smart. If he fails this pickup, drops the ball right there, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GFI pickup score. Lovely. But it's a 1 in 9. Pretty easy. Is he gonna take the hits first? The 1 in 9's 2. Actually, this one he can't take. He's gonna do a foul appearance blitz again. 1 in 9. It's a push. Good enough. It frees up the guy we marked, and that means that guy can now mark him. Probably from there. Adding a dodge to a possible steal. My dodges hasn't been going very well. I don't think I've made 1 in 3 dodges in this match. I might have 50% or something. He's gonna take another 1 in 9 hit before picking that ball up. No. Said enough. That ball is going into his hands. No! It's a failure. So there's the reroll. And he failed it again, and it's out. And it's... wow. You can score from there. that's his guy. Is there anyone? We don't have anyone free, of course. No, we're just gonna have to dodge it and pick up. And score. Dodge. Failed pickup. Well, that's worth a reroll. Yay, we got it. Well, that was unlucky for our opponent. I guess him failing at 1 in 9 is not as bad as us failing at 1 in 81 in the first half. And he still gets the ball though. Maybe some of our players can wake up? Yay, we got one back, so we're only down 2 players. 2? Right, yes, 2. Well, let's do the same thing again. It was great last time. Though, mainly because of luck. He's down to 1 reroll, we have 1 reroll, 5 turns to go. He needs to score pretty quickly. Let's see what happens. He didn't bring his guy further back. I mean, this guy could just as well be here. He looks pretty far. And one of his guys suffered an injury. Ooh, there was a knockout on a Nurgle warrior. I feel like I've said Chaos Warrior a couple of times. I apologize. I have been playing a lot of Chaos lately. They do look like Chaos Warrior. Sort of. The feeling is the same when you're playing Nurgle as when you're playing Chaos. You have like these guys who look like Beastmen and these guys who look like Nurgle Chaos Warriors. But I think I'm going to get used to saying Nurgle Warriors in this series, sooner or later. You can count the times I say Chaos Warriors. It's some fun to have while you're watching the video. Okay, well that's not a 1-9 or a foul appearance. Still no arm break. He's bringing guys back this time. I'm not gonna make the same mistake again. No. We blitz our Pestigore. Success. Wouldn't mind him rolling another double skull or similar. I'll take a bolt down, of course, if it means a turnover for him. That's probably a push. He wants to have the pickup chance here. Okay, well, he's made it pretty safe. Didn't gain any ground. Can he make the pickup? Yes. Okay. So that's the bottleneck there. Now we're gonna have to get a shot at that ball, which is not easy when you're down 3 players. I mean, I can do stuff like moving a guy here and perhaps forcing him to move someone away from the play to make it easier, but that doesn't really help us when we're down players. I think I'm gonna wait down here. I am still gonna do this though. Just force him to take some action towards this guy, and hopefully that'll result in a bad roll or something. Then I'm gonna try to do this, and this guy's gonna stand up. I think I'll mark this rotter. I'll bring this Chaos Warrior, sorry, Nurgle Warrior, over here. Yes, good, good. We can hit him as well. Knockout there would have been great. get some numbers back. Oh, there's the 1 in 9. Well, that's fair. Didn't have much else to do anyway. Although, again, I kind of hoped that our opponent would be the ones rolling those. I was thinking about maybe moving this guy up, but I thought, depending on what happened here, if this had been a knockdown, and we had our guys standing and his guys were on the ground here, then maybe I would have moved up here to sort of say that this side is no off limit, and then he'd have to move down here, and then our guys would have been there standing. Sadly, he got a push there. I mean, it's better than a knockdown. Bring up one guy. He does have enough to make a cage, but he has a scoring 4 to win. Oh yeah, he could do that or that. I guess that would gain him some ground. No 1 in 9. It's just a choice between a knockdown and a knockdown. No armor break there. As long as there are no armor breaks, we're fine. Actually, it's 3 to 2 now. When did this guy get knocked out? We're only down 1 player. It should be a breeze. Where do you put the ball? He's gonna put a cage. Oh, he's gonna go on the edge. You blitz in. And this is a 50-50 dodge to have a 2 guy on the ball, but he's probably putting a guy there, yeah. He could come in here and sort of make a presence. I guess he's going to stay safe back there. I mean, this is an easy hit. Well, not really easy. Of course, it's a 1 in 9. He's tied up. If I make this guy can stand up. That'll make it very difficult for him to advance down that side. Ooh, we dodged him. Well, then we can't really get through here, which was my plan. We couldn't really get through there before he stood there either, but now it's even worse. I think I want to be on this side. Sort of take the outside. If the ball somehow goes out and ends up over here, we could try to dodge this rotter and... Ooh, 5. He could actually score from there, which is also a good idea. Same here, I think I want to tie up this Nurgle warrior and this Nurgle warrior. Now, hit here, he stands up. What else? Where does these guys go? I want to put pressure on the ball, but I can't really do that. I could blitz him and get up here. That's pressure. But I can't really get this guy. I think I'll stand here. This guy comes around to behind here. And this guy... I don't really want to force myself to dodge. But I don't want to give him free hits either. Okay, I want to blitz him and move up here. Is that more important than this? No, I think this is more important. It's a push. So I stay. No, I need to follow. And he stands here. And then I blitz here. This needs to be a knockdown. Good. Do I go there or do I push it and go there? I think here's good enough. That takes away his assist. He basically has to stand up here, take a 1 die, or blitz with him, and then he can't get past this guy without dodging. So that's good. Some pressure from the side. If he goes back, this guy will be an annoyance, and he maybe has to bring someone back to get a 2 die on him. 3 more turns. I thought this game was lost, but now it looks pretty exciting. A couple of bad rolls from our opponent here, and we could have a chance to steal this. Of course, he hasn't rolled very many bad rolls. He's gonna hit with the ball carrier. And then where does he go? It's just a push. Takes it. So he's free. He's free. There's no space down here. He retreats, and then he realizes that the retreat is not a very good option either, because this guy can actually push himself in there. And he notices that he has to score in 2, so now he comes back. Now he's scared about this guy coming down here and blitzing, so he's going to take a 2 die on him, pull him back. He has a couple of 1 dice to make. I left him 1 dice, hoping that he would not be successful in all of them. That 2 die is okay. He's still fine. I'm gonna stand him up on a sort of a score threat, but we need another score threat if he's going to steal this. Not yet though. We have 3 turns. So he has a 1 die here. He has a 1 die here. He has a 1 die here. First 1 die is a push. It would be awesome if he spent his reroll on one of these 4 1 dice he has. He's probably not going to take all of them. It seems risky. If this one fails, we could actually open a gap here. Maybe get a guy through to blitz the ball. So he didn't take it. Conservative. Probably smart. We can blitz him. Get an assist on this, if it's a knockdown, then knock him down, and we'd have a guy in contact with the ball. That'll leave us a 1 die here and a here, and maybe here, which is not great. I mean, I don't want to take 1 dice either. We have no more players, but I think pressuring the ball is our main concern here. Can we do anything else if I punch from here? Even a push would let me take a 2 die on this guy. Take the push. Stay. Now this. Okay, good. We follow that. And putting a guy on the ball is not gonna be super great. I think freeing a guy up here is probably more important. And then he could come up and take the ball anyway. So you come back here. Then you could actually push him off on a push, so that's good. That goes better. One break is great. That means this guy's not going to be able to stand up and tag our Pestigor. So I am going to go up here, even though he's going to have an easy blitz to get rid of him. Still okay. Do we want to gamble on a 1 die? If I don't gamble on a 1 die, he can do this. This guy's free. I mean, the 1 die doesn't really do much. Even if it's successful, we don't really gain a great opportunity or anything. This does nothing. I think we don't take that. Although he could, yeah, I need to take it because he could use this guy to assist here and free one of the other guys up. But I suppose push doesn't change anything. Yeah, that's the obvious blitz. 2 die to clear the ball. Ball's clear. We need someone in scoring range after this turn now. This guy could get there with 3 GFIs. That's 1 or 2 this time. So he moves up here, does this, runs over, hands the ball to him. He goes out here, GFI, GFI. I can still catch him from here. It looks like that's the plan here. Ooh, foul appearance. It's gonna reroll that? Probably not. Can't really afford to reroll foul appearance. So now he's gonna have to dodge. No, he tries to hit, and there's the 1 in 9 we've been waiting for. And turns it into a push, which isn't great. Push him into there. This hit is impossible. Also 1 die. Oh, he's playing for the draw now. That's unfortunate. It's gonna have a 2 die here. If that one fails, we have a chance. It doesn't. Oh, we still have a chance. Our opponent no longer has score threat. That means we can go all out in our attempts to get to the ball carrier. Unfortunately, he has a full contingency of players in between, although if he follows here, it could be pretty good. No, he doesn't. It could still be pretty good. We could get to that. We need a scoring threat though. This guy dodges on a 50%. 50% chance for 50% chance. There's a 4+ and a 2+ to have a 2 die on the ball. This guy is blocked in every direction. We could go up here, assist on this. He pushes him out, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. We need to make a couple of GFIs. We can't hit the ball with him. Another option is to assist here. We'll take a 1 die here. Go for a knockdown, and then this guy could blitz the ball. Options. I think this guy goes here. This guy stands up. 50%. Knocking him down is actually only 1 in 3. I think this is our best bet, to dodge from him. So I'm gonna go tag this guy. And this guy. Then I'm gonna take a 2 die here to tag that guy. I guess he could at least be close enough to... Oops. What was that for? It says my connection is interrupted, but it's not. No, it's actually fine. I'm gonna move him up here, so... Alright. Already did that. Okay, 50%. Fail. Rerolled. And failed again. You really can't dodge on a 3+ or 4+. That's too bad. And we still have an opportunity, but all he has to do is knock this guy down and we're done. Yeah. Bit of a cowardly play to be forced to play for the draw when you were 3 players up and had a lead. But that's what happened to our opponent. I still think this was our best play. I mean, even if he had 3 agility, he would have failed that, so there wasn't much we could do. There's a turnover, but he goes down, and he dies, actually. So, Lister's dead, we need a new otter. They're pretty cheap, so that's fine. And we have no one who can reach up here. So let's just try to deal some damage. Maybe get an SPP or 2. Can hit with this water. Nice. Well, no SPP. We weren't gonna do anything on the last turn of the double skull there either. Bit too many double skulls and failed dodges and failed everything. But a tie is pretty good with the Nurgle team. And we got the MVP on a Nurgle warrior, which I suppose is good. Although you want your Pestigores to get SPP as well. I guess the Nurgle warriors are a little bit more difficult to get SPP on because they're not going to be the ones scoring touchdowns. Even in armor breaks, our opponent took more blocks. I guess it was pretty even dice-wise. Can't say we were unlucky, even though I just did, I seem to recall. Anyway, good game. Alright, this is... I was looking at the standings. My Chaos team is currently 4th. I've somehow played 18 games since the season rolled over sometime last week. But of course, this guy who I've played against plenty of times, he's played 66 games in 4 days. It's a little bit crazy. Although I shouldn't be talking, I'm also playing a lot. Right, so we didn't level anyone up. You can't expect to level anyone up first game. We did get some SPP, one casualty, 1 touchdown, and of course the MVP. We are going to need another rotter, although we could buy a Pestigore instead, and we probably will. So we will have our Pale Pony for next game. I might as well buy him now, right? I usually do these things at the beginning of an episode, but just in case I forget, we can buy Pale Pony. And there we are, a little bit better than the starting lineup. Now we need 140,000 for a reroll. And then we need another 140,000 for a beast. So that's our short-term goal. And of course, all the SPP we can find. Maybe if I wait a couple of days for playing the next game, we can have something else than Nurgle as our opponent. But I think I'm gonna play pretty soon. That means more Nurgle. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first video in this series. If you like Nurgle, let me know. If you want to see something else, let me know. The comment section is right there. And I'll see you again next time.